Hey everyone, welcome back. We are going to progress with the area at the moment. This is sort of, I want to say it's optional, but it'll help. So first off, we have an item over here by the statues. We'll have this blue little shiny orb things. If you interact with these, it'll give you a hint as to what emote to use. All right, so pay your respects. You click the right-hand side of the touchpad, comes up with all your emotes. We're going to go worship. And you'll know you've done it right by like whether you get an item or a dialogue option or something like that. There we go. And we got Divine Gift. This dude here. Be a bit of a solid dude. So we're just going to try and get behind him. Stagger. I think this is a Ming Knight or something. Awesome. He gives you a really decent set of armor as well as a red mercury essence, which is great. This is actually leading back to where we were before, so no drama there. Over here, you will see a little green and yellow sort of stone. I think this is like a divine crystal or something like that. They're pretty much rainbow stones you can drop. Always just lets you know that there's a breakable, an invisible floor here. So keep that in mind as exploring. We're going to run straight past these guys and take out the gunner. Alright. Grab the item. We're going to come behind here. There's going to be an ambush of two of them. Nice. We'll come around the top here. Now, you'll see this is a door we can't open. I'll actually be opening that in a second. At this point in time, we just want to come over, kill this dog. That guy won't attack you, but you can kill him anyways. Take out this guy before he becomes a pain. Alright, we're going to go into this little area here. Two dudes. Nice. I believe this door gives us an item.
Ever since when it came, if you ever meet him.
It's steamed bunny buns. We have a dog over here and a dude. Item on the ground. Now, if we come over to this door here, this is a side quest, but it's not like a trophy side quest or anything like that. It's not attached to any other parts. Alright, make sure you grab the courtyard key. You can talk to this dude if you want up here, but he doesn't give you anything. Alright, now we're just going to go back and explore the area that we came from. The courtyard key will have a little bit of relevance later on. So first up, don't be fooled by this guy sitting over here. You just want to go near him and then sort of back out. Let's go. There we go. Oh, man, he still got me anyways. You bitch. These guys are a bit of a pain, especially with the little dude there. Yep, so they'll throw the concrete thing at you. Nope, dodge too late. They're nice and easy to get behind though, so if that helps at all. I cannot see. There we go. Cool. Alright, so on the ground here we have dual blades. These ones here. I'm awful with them, but they do look fun. Grab the fixed origin pill. And this will take us back up to where we came into the area. Now we'll take out this guy here. So you can sort of see like a lot of hits for bugger all damage, but they have this effect on them called clash. A couple of like our axe even has clash on it, which is great. But they have much more of it. It just means if you hit the enemy at the same time as what their weapon's hitting yours, you'll deflect it. It's kind of a weird little parry system. Very cool if you can get used to it. I was just useless, so I didn't like it. All right, remember this area. We're going to come to this from a different way. We're going to come around the corner here. We've got a dog and a dude. Alright, we picked up some flying daggers. Can't open that, that's fine. Right, from here, we're actually going to go back across the invisible bridge. Weird. Then we're going to take a door up. Coming up top floor, we have an item over this way. Alright, we have a pot lady over here. Nice. And going forward, this takes us to an area where, again, we'll be tackling just in a second. So remember that big dude carrying the stone? He'll be our landmark, so to speak. We're going to come over here and just drop down onto this guy. Yeah. Little man. That was lucky. Generally, I'm a bit more, what is it? I don't know what the word is. I'm a bit more agile when it comes to that one, but that's okay. Open up this door here. There is a little plague dude in here that you want to avoid. Now, funnily enough, if you can see like your lock-on and that little white circle building up around the side of your lock-on, that's how you know you're building up stagger on your enemy. It's very minute. In fact, for the most part, you don't really take notice of it. But just if you're wondering how to measure that. Come over here, grab the item. Now, I believe dropping down here brings us back to where we were before. Okay, cool. So, come up these stairs. There's a couple of dudes here you want to take out before doing anything. This guy has a gun, so you want to be careful. No worries there. Going up this ladder will just take us back to where the pot lady was. So if we're just trying to link up that for reference. Otherwise, we have dude with the concrete slab. Just try to get behind him. Nice. You can come up here if you want. Honestly, there's no point. Apart from a dude. Oh, and an item, I guess. What do we pick up? Lantern fruit. There's all these like half-dead dudes here that will die with one hit. There's a shortcut up there that will open up on the other side later on. Otherwise, yeah, nothing too exciting. Alright, come over here. What we're going to do is find the ladder. We're going to drop down. There should be 2 or 3 enemies down here, so don't go picking up items until you've dealt with them. They're hiding on the ground. So this guy here. That guy there. Yeah, it was just two. Nice. Nothing over there. I think there's an item over here. There is. Growing red mercury. Right, we can open up this door here. This will lead us back to where we were, where we got the courtyard key from that dude in that village just above where my head is. So, coming on through, we're just going to progress with the area now. Alright, we're going to make a left. Dude on the floor. Making a right going up these stairs. This guy's going to follow. Nope, they're just going to throw crap at me. That's fine. We have two little dudes in here. Take them out quickly. Oh, he is following. Okay. You cheeky bitch. Don't you throw that at me. Rude. Excuse me, who is doing that? You are doing that. Just because I'm lazy and I don't want to come all the way back here, I'm just going to try and grab the item in the chest. Got a benediction, I may as well heal. Oh my god, you are annoying, go away. Alright, after all that drama, I knew I should have taken them out first, but that is fine. Come through this door here. This will lead us back to the Reverend Temple? Yeah, Reverend Temple. If you do want to reset by all means, do that. Just means that these guys will respawn and stuff, so no biggie there. Alright, we're gonna follow this path and hit the big dude. Nice. Alright. It's actually a box over here. That big dude is just lying on for a benediction. This next part always took a lot of damage. So what we're going to do is just run in, run out. We're going to avoid the gunshots. We're going to take out the dogs over here. I feel like there used to be a third dog. I could be completely wrong. Maybe my mind's just playing tricks on me, but pretty sure there used to be a third dog. Alright, come over here. We have these two guys. Grab what you can from them. We have a bird on the left. Kind of aggro as whatever I can in this room, but we are just going to run around in a circle and run out. If we aggro two, that's great. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Rude. No, he's just not. He just likes me throwing knives at him. That's fine. We're going to ignore the guy looting the area at the moment. Take out the gunner first. Alright. Now we'll go for this dude. And the guy I threw a knife at should be coming around the corner at some point. Unless he just wants to ignore that completely. Nah, he's over there. Come on, buddy. You want to fight him on these stairs because there's a giant boulder that comes crashing down the street. Alright. If you just want to come down here. I made that very difficult, I'm sorry. I apologize. There's a bird up top over here. Alright, you can talk to this door here.
The temple. Better hurry though. Stay out too long.
Grab special pills. We will be going into that sort of courtyard area in a second, but for the moment we're just going to clear out the area. Grab the fire pots. Come up top here. A couple of enemies up here, nothing too drastic. Alright, you want to be careful doing this, but there is a bird over there that we can get. Just going to drop down. These two notice us, that's fine. You want to fight them over here in this sort of archway-ish. Just because that big guy has a gun. Or a cannon, I should say. And you don't want to get hit by his stuff. There we go. So we're just going to quickly run out. May as well grab this item. Alright. He didn't actually notice us, which is cool. There's a dude behind me as well that I'm very aware of, so I just want to be careful on that. Ah, that stun lock, brilliant. Alright, this was the dude I was worried about sneaking up on me. Cool. Alright, while we're here, we may as well come up the stairs and pick up an item. Talk to that dude. Alright, we have Purple Camilla. Don't think there's anything in here. Nope. Coming on back around, we do have an item that we skipped past before, so we're going to come up here. And on the balcony here, we've got an item. If I'd gone for this before, I probably would have got shot, so that's the whole reason for not doing that. Alright, so coming onto the rooftop here, we're actually just going to make a hard left. You'll see this ladder, that's progression, so we'll ignore that for the moment. Alright, we have an item here. We're going to stick to the right hand side of the rooftops. Alright, using the sort of crease in the center as cover. Alright, now we want to take out this dude. Where that item is, you don't want to go anywhere near it on that side. Okay, the roof will collapse, which means that these guys are still free to fire their guns at us. There is a gunner on that side, so you just want to be real careful with that. Alright, with them taken out, just going to collapse the rooftop over here. There are two enemies that will like ambush you straight away, so just be ready to fight. That'll do. Pick up any items that you can. Alright, we're going to take out this guy. There's going to be another one that appears behind us. Nice. You can read this for the lore if you want. Otherwise, the annoying gunner that we probably could have taken out with throwable items, just over here. We're going to drop down. Grab this item over here. I don't think this door opens. But, however, the courtyard key we picked up at the beginning of this episode, we can use it here. Now, quite often, I forget to hand this questline back in, so by all means, please don't forget to do that. I will probably do it next episode if I'm going to do it at all. Alright, so grab the militia set. We're going to come over here to the side room. You want to read this note. Grab the damaged letter. Grab the Mercury. Wow, Scooby-Doo. Red Mercury. And then we're just going to come out here and drop down. So yeah, at this point in time, you can go back to the village and hand that in. However, there's a secondary item that we can grab as well. I don't know if it's from beating this guy up ahead or if it's from beating the actual boss of this area. I think it might be from the boss, which again, I won't be doing this episode. So we're going to come up top here. We have these guys here. Oh, I'm out of stamina. That was annoying. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna have one more shit fight before I hit another shrine. So just trying to conserve my health. Make sure you grab that bird. Now, instead of going down the ladder here like it wants you to, we're actually going to come over this way. We're going to grab the item on the rooftop, and then we're going to drop down for a benediction. Alright, we're going to come down here. Now this, if you have a burn, well, if you picked up this, you'll have burn resistance. Increases power of throwables. Now, burn resistance is pretty helpful in this particular fight. Also, Divine Ward, if we can get that up, that'll be fine. How do we get some Skyborn Might out of consumables? Taking one of these will probably help a lot as well. So we're going to grab that. We're going to put on Divine Ward. We're going to go this way. We'll probably put on Leech to our Temperance as well. This guy can just set a lot of crap on fire, so you just want to be real careful. Yeah. So you can see like his attacks are very interrupting and very just annoying. He can also blow himself up. But if we've got Leech, you can see just how much health we're getting back just from combos. Nice. And we got his spell and a dough figurine from him. So I guess we can go back and hand that into the courtyard guy. Run around, pick up the items. Grab that if you want. You know what? I'm going to hand that back in now because we got that item. Grab the purple Camilla. I'm going to hand that back in now because A, I've got 8 minutes, and B, there's a shrine up ahead, so I'd rather do it now before I forget. Everything should be dead, so it's fine. Come down all the way down here. I think between us and the next shrine there is like maybe 2 dogs or 1 dog. Oh my god, where's the door? There it is. Sweet. Hey, I missed an item.
Any news, warrior?
Alright, hand over the dough figurine. That's about his father. Hand over the damaged letter. Talk to him again, you'll get burnt meat. What does burnt meat do? Boost fire mitigation for a certain duration, only works to counteract fire damage inflicted by enemies. Well, that's a weird one. Okay, fine. As you can see, I don't complete that quest very often because I always forget about it. So we're just going to go back to where we fought Fire Dude. Missed another item. Wow, I was not very thorough. Okay, and from here, Gonna go grab this item over here that I again missed. Clever dude. Tong wine, very nice. And we're just gonna follow this path here. This will take us to a shrine. Alright. I always thought there was a bambooling over this way, but I don't think there is. Nah. It just looks like the perfect setting for him. Going to come across the bridge here. Like I said, we've got 1 or 2 dogs coming up, and then we've got a shrine. So if you're running low on health, absolutely fine. Take a small pill or something like that. Soft rush. 1 dog. Just 1? Must be just the one. Red Mercury shoot over there. And here's our shrine. Now, there is a trophy for getting all shrines in the game. Some of them are very hidden, so I'll be showing you where to get all of them. That's absolutely fine. Alright, so what do we want to do? We'll increase our temperance charges by 1. That'll be really good. This unlocks acupoints in your power-up tree for your temperance. Not really relevant to us at the moment because we don't have the things to upgrade it, so it's fine. We do have enough to upgrade the weapon. Grab that skill. May as well add some more strength or add some more. Nah, health is probably going to be a bit more beneficial to us here. Alright, now we've got a fair bit of content to tackle next episode, so this will be a small little area on its own. There's also a couple of little things that lead into trophies that start here, so it's absolutely fine. From there, though, that'll be it for this episode, so thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. I'll see you here next time.